Hi, I'm Clarke and welcome to part 2 of the reverse pendulum backspin serve series with TT Edge member Large. If you haven't watched part 1, you'll need to click here and watch it first. For those of you who don't have time, let's take a look at Large's serve again from part 1. As you can see, his serve was good compared to the average player, however, there was lots of room for improvement. Let's just quickly go over some of the things that could be improved. The serve was too slow and high. Large was too front on. His arm finished in a straight position. His body was too upright and the serve lacked heavy spin. So Large went away and practiced his frisbee throws and his floor and table serves. Before making this video, Large told me he put approximately 4 hours into training this serve over 10 days or so. He broke it down into 30-minute sessions. So let's get straight into it and look at the actual results. The first thing I notice is his body position looks much more professional. The flight of the ball is now close to optimal as it is low, fast, short, and it has quite good spin. His ball toss looks better too, as he is consistently tossing the ball up to around eye level, which is one of the recommendations I made in my 9-part series. Let's check out the side-by-side and find out what has actually changed here. Straight away, you'll be able to see that the serve on the right looks so much sharper and it's more like a serve you would expect to see from a highly rated player. I can see some real improvement here. The big change is in his elbow finishing position. He's no longer straightening his elbow during the swing as he was previously. Much of his energy was going out to the side before, and now he is getting some forward momentum, which is the reason he is getting better spin and speed. He is much more bent over in an aggressive serving position. His head is lower, which is important if you want to do this serve well. From behind, we are going to see the same improvements. Again, much better position with the elbow. A huge difference in his body position, and notice that he is now more side on with his right leg well behind his left. Fortunately for this series, there is still a minor problem with Large's swing. Watch the side by side with my serve. At first glance, the serves look the same. Large is actually bent over better than I am, and his ball toss height is more practical for learning this serve. However, look at the finishing positions of our wrist. The finishing position tells me that Large's wrist movement was side to side and not towards the table. Having the back coming towards the table is critical on all serves for maximum spin. This was Large's serve a couple of weeks ago. His entire forearm and wrist were moving in the wrong direction. This is his swing today. His wrist is still going out to the side, which is subtle but has an impact on the amount of spin and speed he can generate. This is what we're looking for. The swing should be back and forward rather than side to side. Then you can maximize spin and speed. In part 1, I recommended reverse frisbee throws. It is near impossible to spin the frisbee with a side-to-side wrist motion, so this exercise forces you into using the correct mechanics for the reverse backspin serve. Based on his wrist movement during the serve, it's not surprising to see the reverse frisbee throws were a real challenge for Large. He's struggling to make the frisbee spin with forward momentum, and I suspect this training is exactly what Large needs to improve his serves. I also talked about floor serves as an effective way to ensure you're getting the right balance of backspin and side spin by making the ball turn at 90 degrees off the floor. Large also had trouble making the ball stop and turn the corner. This isn't an easy task for anyone, but is a great training exercise as you get excellent feedback about your backspin and side spin ratios. A side-to-side wrist movement will make it near impossible to get enough backspin on your floor serves. The ball won't stop and make a left-hand turn. Let's look again at the finishing position of the wrist. My advice to Large, before part 3 in this series, is to try and improve those reverse frisbee throws and floor serves and keep working on the table serve. We need that wrist coming forward. The frisbee throws will help the swing and the floor serves will give amplified feedback about the results. This serve isn't easy and it takes serious time and effort to get it right. Even some pros steer clear as it is really difficult to do. To sum up, I'm thrilled with Large's progress in such a short period of time. I think he is 90% of the way to a seriously good reverse serve. However, getting the wrist action right is going to be a major challenge. It will be very interesting to see the results in part 3. If you've enjoyed this video, you can go to tth.com for more tutorials by world-class player William Hensel and me.